Happy New Year and welcome to the Couch of Glory. This is Outnumbered. Years of tradition may be about to go out the window for more partisan gridlock. Oh, Lord. Democrats reportedly preparing to throw up roadblocks in an attempt to slow down the confirmation process for President-elect Trump's cabinet picks. Incoming Senate Minority Leader Charles Schumer telling the Washington Post, quote, President-elect Trump is attempting to fill his rigged cabinet with nominees that would break key campaign promises and have made billions off the industries they'd be tasked with regulating. If Republicans think they can quickly jam through a whole slate of nominees without a fair hearing process, they are sorely mistaken. The Post also reporting Senator Schumer targeting several nominees in particular, including Secretary of State nominee Rex Tillerson and Attorney General nominee Jeff Sessions. This could get exhausting and annoying very quickly, Anthony Scaramucci. And I think it's very important to vet the people who are coming into these powerful roles.
There's no disputing that, but I think that that's a lot of bellicosity in terms of the rhetoric. At the end of the day, these people are going to be confirmed fairly quickly, primarily because they're phenomenal Americans, Kennedy. If you look at the CVs, and I've had the opportunity to go through them as being on the executive committee, this is a world-class group of people that are about to enter the American cabinet. And so my guess is there'll be some posturing, there'll be some eggs and tomato throwing, but every one of those people up there, and especially Secretary of State designee Rex Tillerson, will get confirmed and approved.
It might make it more difficult, but it's not going to change the outcome.
And not only that, you need 51 votes now. Remember, Harry Reid switched the game plan on there. So it will happen. They just need to do the posturing for their base. I respect and understand that, and I hope it doesn't become more than that.
I still think there's some denial involved, too. It's kind of like if you ask someone to a dance and they go with someone else, you can follow her and her date around all night and make it a little more complicated for them to get along. But at the end of the night, she's still going home with that guy.
When did you come up with that analogy? Though? Just
she
right
just
here
lays
on
in bed at night.
The Couch of Glory, you came up with that? Or that was something you were thinking
about, you know, yes.
but
personal life experience.
Well, they're both right. But to Anthony's point, I mean, I think this is a lot of noise from the Democratic Party because there really isn't much. I mean, they can try to slow down the process, I think, using some parliamentary
Do we really want to wait until March to get a Secretary of State, considering how the world appears to be melting down?
No, absolutely not. But, you know, ultimately, as Anthony pointed out, because of the rules changes under Harry Reid 3 years ago, they need a simple majority as opposed to a filibuster proof. And so that they will be able to move forward any of the confirmations or any of the cabinet choices they want, unless for some reason the Democratic Party can get some Republicans to play ball, which potentially on Rex Tillerson, you know, that might be the only area I could see where maybe they pick off McCain or Graham or something like that. But otherwise, it's smooth sailing.
I would not
Senator Rand Paul.
I wouldn't underestimate his relationships on the Hill. Rex's Secretary of State designee Tillerson's.
Are we supposed to be picking up what you're laying down? Like,
yeah, I mean, this guy's going to get confirmed.
Like, you know, everyone got to put gas in their tanks. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, and he's likable, and you know what? He's very, very thoughtful, and
that accent wins a lot of people over too.
He's charming, he's likable, and he knows the world. And you know what? He's going to put America's interests first, and the Democrats and the Republicans are going to confirm.
But they're putting some.
I suspect he'll get votes on the Democratic side. Secretary of State.
A lot of people are going to start naming their babies Rex, too.
Well, there's also 10.
Great name. Little tiny arms, too.
But there's also 10 Senate Democrats who are running in states that Donald Trump won, 5 of which Donald Trump won by double digits. So you're going to have some people that are potentially having tough elections in 2018, especially what Trump is able to do, how, you know, likable and what his favorabilities look like heading into 2018. And those states who might be willing to play ball because they recognize the fact that, you know, they have little political capital to use.
Never mind 2018, 2020, and 2024, when you've got perhaps an incoming Democratic administration. Payback can be very tough, I hear. There is a phrase that I'm not going to repeat.
There's a lot of secrets going on in this couch today. All right, but like talking about
Couch of Glory.
Couch of Glory. The timing, though. So Chuck Schumer saying they want a minimum of 2 days of hearings per cabinet pick, and no more than 2 choices should face hearings in the same week. Okay, so rewind to 2009, when Chuck Schumer was completely fine and went along with the Senate unanimously confirming 7 of President Obama's cabinet picks on Inauguration Day and 5 more a week later. Did you know that?
Yes.
Yes.
And that's the thing. And if this is what they're serving up, this is what they're going to have to eat when there is a
Okay, enough with the analogy.
We have a lot of analogies.
It can be very useful.
But people are, but Sandra,
mechanism.
people are tired of it.
with words.
The American people are tired of it.
I'm hearing you.
So we'll see.
No, they are. People, regardless of what party, regardless of who you voted for, it's exhausting. The politics for the sake of politics no longer of use to 95% of you. Yeah, the Democrats may be slowing things down, but the president-elect is not. A top aide says Mr. Trump plans to do away with many of President Obama's executive actions on his very first day in office. So which ones will he target? And how will this play with the American public? Plus, President Obama, he's going to be out of the White House soon, but he's hinting that he may break tradition and not fade into the background. Yay. Will his voice be heard without the bully pulpit? And will people listen?